Hello, I'm Alexei. I've just completed career life education, and admittedly, there were some bumps and challenges along the road, but you know what? I'm here, I'm done, I've made it. To support you on your learning journey, here are 5 tips that will help you experience growth and success in the course. My first tip for you is do not be afraid to ask questions or to ask for help. In an online course, you can't exactly get your teacher's attention by raising your hand. So, by using Canvas's messaging feature, you have an excellent way to communicate with your teacher about any concerns you might have, or you're able to communicate any misunderstandings you might have for clarification. If you have any questions in assignment, just ask your teacher. They're here to help you, they're here to support you on your learning journey, and they'll help clarify the assignment for you. So for me, I remember that there's this one assignment where I was having a little bit of difficulty understanding the instructions. So you know what I did? Of course, I sent a message to my teacher, and within a few hours she replied, clarifying the instructions, and she actually helped me because afterwards I was able to do the assignment no problem. And in fact, I actually got a pretty solid mark on that course. So, moral of the story is do not be afraid to ask questions and do not be afraid to ask for help. The second tip I have for you is double check your work before you submit it. As it is an online course, most of the work you're going to be submitting will be written, so things like grammar, punctuation, and clarity are all important things you need to consider when to ensure that your instructor understands what you're trying to communicate. And in addition, there are a lot of requirements and criteria that you need to meet for each assignment. So, for instance, I remember that when I was working on this assignment, my job resume, I had to list 5 interests or activities as stated in the criteria. However, I only put down 4, and that caused me to lose half a mark. If I took the extra time to maybe look through my resume, and I could have realized, hey, I only have 4 interests and activities written down. Could have added one more, and I could have easily gotten that zero point 0.5 of a mark that I lost. In addition, in an assignment called Work Safe Knowledge, we had to discuss major causes of workplace injury. And for one of the injuries, for the 3 industries I listed, 2 of them were correct, but one of them was wrong. I ended up misreading all the injuries stated under that industry, and as a result, I also lost zero point 0.5 of a mark. So maybe if I took 5 minutes to look through my answers before I submitted that work, that 27.5 out of 28 on this assignment and even this assignment, it could have been perfect. So always make sure you double check, triple check, quadruple check, even quintuple check if that's what makes you feel comfortable. Make sure you do that before you submit your work because that can maximize the mark you get. My third tip for you is set goals regularly. Sit down and have a conversation with yourself. What is something you want to achieve? Maybe throughout this course you want to submit 1 assignment per day. Great, set that goal. Afterwards, think about your action plan. What are the steps that you need to take in order to achieve your goal? Afterwards, think about the challenges. What are the specific potential obstacles that may keep you from achieving your goal? Once you've thought about all of that, write that goal down, maybe in a chart like this one in 1.6 goals and challenges. Having your goal thought and planned out like this in an organized manner might actually make your goal more attainable because when you look at this chart, you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you need to do, and you know exactly what you need to avoid. Your goal, your action plan, and your challenges. Make sure to set goals regularly, and that will help you succeed throughout this course. Fourth tip I have for you is use the work you complete in this course in your own personal career planning. A lot of the activities you do in this course will actually prove to be useful in your career planning. Make sure you apply the things you've learned to your own personal career planning, as a lot of it will be useful and will actually strongly prepare you for things along the way. Throughout this course, you will learn how to make a job resume and a cover letter. In fact, I've used this resume and this cover letter to apply for a job. Unfortunately, I haven't heard back from them yet, but at least I know how to make a strong and effective resume and a strong and effective cover letter. These are examples of skills that you should be taking advantage of from the Career Life Education course. My final tip for you is stay organized. In a classroom, it's easier to keep on track of your work because you have in class instruction, consistent due dates, and a teacher reminding you that there's work you need to get done. However, as students in an online course, we are responsible for finding ways to stay on top of our work. In order to be successful, you have to decide what works for you. If that's setting reminders on your phone, putting down important dates on your calendar, writing on your refrigerator, go do that. That's what works for you. That will help you keep track of your work, what you've gotten done, and overall it'll help you stay organized. For me, I created a career life education folder that I kept on the desktop of my laptop. That way, whenever I open my laptop, it's one of the first things I see. I remember that, oh, I have work I need to get done. And overall, it's all about you. Do whatever you think works for you. If you have to write, if you have to write it on your hand, maybe do that. Just make sure you stay on top of your work. Otherwise, you'll find it very difficult to to be successful in the career life education course. There you have it. Those are 5 tips that I think will help you experience success and growth in the career life education course. Hopefully they'll have valuable application, but nonetheless, I'm wishing you the best of luck on your career life education journey. Good luck. Bye bye.